Hello friends, where are you at the Guangzhou Auto Show in November? Where's my side? This Tank 500Z has been officially unveiled, so today I am also coming to Hangzhou to experience it for the first time. Of course, before the experience, some people will definitely ask, what exactly is Hi4-Z, Hi4-T? So today I will also use a price test event for this Tank 500Z to answer 3 questions for you. The first point is, what is the difference between the Hi4-Z, Hi4-T I mentioned just now? The second point is this car, and the third point is what the driving experience of this car is like. Let's start with the first point. The difference between Hi4-Z and Hi4-T1 letters is actually slightly different. To put it simply, Hi4-T pays more attention to it, while Hi4-C pays more attention to this kind of pan-off-road performance. To put it bluntly, if you are a good off-road person and a good person who likes heavy off-road, then consider it directly. For these drives, if you only occasionally pick up a car and go to Shagahua City, there will be more travel scenarios, then consider its Hi-Z car. So this is the first question. The second question, the first thing I want to say about the car is that there is almost no change in this aspect, and it is similar to the business version of Tank 500. The size of the entire grille is very large, and the horizontal image of this crossing angle is adopted inside. In fact, standing in front of this car, you can feel its aura and the quality it creates. It is very powerful, so it is positioned as a medium and large SUV with the first 5,078mm and 2850mm. At the same time, you can see that it is also equipped with a set of 20-inch microphone wheels, and it is a polished style, and it uses a fixed one. How to distinguish the fastest? Hi4-T actually depends on the tail logo on the rear of the car. Hey, the tail logo of this car has been replaced with a high pose. At the same time, the tail face of this car also adopts this electrical tailgate design. In fact, the design is the same as the regular version of the Tan K500, which is more luxurious. In terms of luxury, you can see that this one has a brown interior, so it can show its high-end sense. And woolen cloth? Where can you put the whole car? Basically, this kind of wooden board is used, including this kind of wooden board, which is made of crystal material. What about creating a sense of science and technology? This car is. 12.3 English audio meter and 14.6 English hollow screen, and the smart cabin of Cathay OS 3 supports Huawei's CarLink. What about future generations of OTA, which will also support CarPlay functions, and what about this time? There's also a hot head display function above the CCP platform, including a rear view mirror for streaming media. Of course, I believe what everyone wants to know most is its power system, so now let's actually experience it. Now, we are experiencing the environment in his venue. What about this venue? The main purpose is to experience one of its acceleration capabilities. In addition to the driving in this scene, you can see that there are also Xiaomi Suki, BMW X5, Ideal L91 Gun, and Linan, which are some car dealers with good acceleration performance. Such a Tank 500Z, it is a set of 20T plug-in appliances with dual motors at the front and rear. The maximum power of the anti-close power system can reach 710, 5,000 yards, and the wind intake can reach 11.95 millimeters. When fully charged, it can accelerate from 0 meters in 4.6 seconds, and when the power is out of power, it can also reach 5.7 seconds, so the entire acceleration capability is still worth it. Can you see what happened just now? I've already experienced it, and the entire feeling of push is very strong, so don't have any doubts about the acceleration ability. When discussing the off-road parameters or configurations of the Tank 500Z, allow me to provide an introduction. This vehicle has a 29-degree approach angle and a 24-degree departure angle. Additionally, it features a 7-year 1-liter fuel tank and supports 6,600 yard and 2.5-ton towing capacities. Furthermore, it includes a true CR mode. Activating this mode significantly enhances the twisting gears at the front and rear axle wheel ends, magnifying them by 20 times for improved performance. Capabilities and the rear adjustment of this car is also quite interesting. That is, it uses a 5-connected rotary frame and is equipped with an enemy wind bridge. The left and right wheels use a very thick circular high-strength cylinder tube connection to retain the dynamic ground lifting ability of the overall bridge, provides a huge hoisting stroke, and cleverly places the motor in a protective position. So let's take a look at Tank 500 Hypers. In fact, these cross-country scenes can be easily handled. What about just now? I was experiencing the acceleration performance of this Tank 500Z at the venue, so now I actually drive in car to see what it feels like. The first thing I want to talk about is its power system. As mentioned earlier, this car is a plug-in system consisting of a 2.0 T engine, P2 motor, P4 motor, and 3 tails of DHP. Gives me the biggest feeling that it is indeed very stable and also very quiet. The pure electric mileage of WLTC can reach 201 kilometers, so it can also meet daily commuting requirements. Moreover, the comprehensive fuel consumption of this car, WLTC, is only 0.71 liters of meters and 8 kilometers of power loss. What about fuel consumption? It is only 8.6 liters, which greatly reduces your daily cost of using a car. Moreover, this car can choose pure electric priority and intelligent rolling modes in terms of power mode. What about the value mode? 7 driving modes, including these standards and sports, are provided, so it can be said. It can better meet your application scenario in different driving environments. In general, let me sum up one sentence for everyone. What about this one? When driving in the city, you don't have to consider its fuel number or its performance when off-road. In fact, this Tank 500Z is not only a letter change, but also includes its navigation capabilities as well as its off-road capabilities. What if you are someone who prefers off-road, but your travel scenarios are more related to the road conditions in this city? The Titan 500 is indeed a drive worthy of attention, but what about this? It will go on sale on December 3rd. As for the price, let me pay attention to it.